Hi everyone, Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve at the moment. I'm recording this because I kind of thought it would be good to show the after effects of a really big walk I went on recently. Well, I mean, it wasn't really big. It was really big for me, obviously, being disabled, but I was wanted to walk around Silent Valley Reservoir for ages now. And obviously I wasn't sure if I could do that with my rollator, if it was very bumpy, very smooth. It actually ended up the places we went were pretty smooth. Um, but I brought the cane anyway, obviously not knowing this. And we walked for about 50 minutes. You know, not easy, quite painful. It was beautiful though, and I'm really glad I did it. It was kind of just one of those silly things that I always wanted to do, and it's not a big deal for other people, and it was a massive deal for me. If you follow me on Instagram, I had been putting up Insta stories about it and took some few photos. Actually took my really good camera with me, which is nice to get out and about with that. So I kind of thought it would be good to do a follow up from that, because it's obviously like, oh wow, look at her, she's really healthy today and not disabled. And I think that's the issue with EDS and with a lot of conditions, is that every day is so different, and pacing is so important. And if you want to do goals like this when you can, you have to be prepared for the next day, the next few days, that you're going to be resting, that you're not going to be able to move, that you're not going to be able to do anything. One of my conditions that I developed a few years ago is ME, so it's a big long name, so chronic fatigue syndrome basically. I developed it. I had a really bad dose of the flu, and then after that, you know, you feel fatigued, you feel groggy, and obviously with chronic conditions you always feel fatigued and groggy anyway. But this was different. I was passing out, and I say passing out because I was asleep, but I no control of it whatsoever, for up to 20 hours at a time. And it was horrible and it was scary, and luckily for me I had a post-infection form of the condition. I think is the best way to describe it. So naturally, over time, it got slightly better. I wasn't 20 hours at a time. I would only have it maybe once or twice a month, not every day. I basically had no life whatsoever after the flu. It's horrible, and it's really hard to describe as well. I mean, it's just basically like being in a coma, and Simon would try to wake me up, and I could hear him waking me up, but I couldn't shake myself out of it. My eyes were closed, I was asleep, and I was just kind of trapped in my own body. As I said, luckily for me, after 2 years, you know, I could feel myself getting better, to the state that I am in now. So I mean, once, twice a month, if I do a lot of activity, if my body allows me physically to do a lot of activity, then I'm going to end up in a big, massive ME flare-up, which is basically what happened after this walk. And I knew it would happen, and I was asleep there. That's why I look all dishevelled and groggy right now, and that's why I'm recording now, because I thought it's better to show the truth. And this is what I knew would happen, and this is okay. But I think it's good to show both sides of it. Like, ooh, look at me, fitness queen, I'm out doing a walk, aren't I great? You know, it's good to show this pile of shite as well. So I was asleep there in my ME coma, as I call it, for about 15 hours maybe, and then a wee bit before that, like when I did nap straight away after it. And then I was asleep there for about 15 hours. So it's now 25 to 7, the on the eve of New Year's Day. What? I'm sorry, I'm so tired. So it's New Year's Eve. I wasn't doing any big plans. Anyway, I'm going to see some family tomorrow. Celebrate my sister's birthday. Woo! Got my arms again really tired. Sorry, I need to do something better in future when I do videos. This is really crap. But anyway, I didn't have big plans anyway, but you know, I just thought I would show how gross I look right now. And also here's my cat Tubby. Get in, Tubby. Hello. He's like really old and he's adorable, and there you go. And he's my little bed friend. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, it's not going to stop me from going on walks in the future. I just thought I would explain that. And I hope everyone has a really happy new year. And whether you're in pajamas with your cat or out partying, enjoy and have one for me. Bye.